Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your March 2019 mid-month general reading. So we're looking at the last half of March, the 15th through the 31st. Thanks to everyone for joining us here today. Welcome to any newcomers and welcome back to followers, subscribers. Thank you to those of you who take the time to send in your support and comments and feedback. And thank you always to all of my clients out there, both regular and new. For keeping me always so busy with personal one-on-one readings. It's an honor and a pleasure to read for all of you. Thank you. And as most of you who follow me know, if you're interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, live or recorded, you can get more info and contact details by clicking on the description link below, or you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on the little About button there. Please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. I can usually get back to you within the same day or the first 24 hours of your initial request with more info. And scheduling is pretty good too. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is the sum total of what I do, so I work pretty diligently with both my schedule and your schedule to get you a reading in as timely a fashion as possible. So if you're interested, send me an email. We'll go from there. I do a wide variety of readings of all different types and lengths and costs in all the main areas of life. So I look forward from hearing from those of you who are interested. All right, let's get right into this. This reading is for the air sign of Aquarius, our Aquarians, for March 15th through the 31st, the last half of March. As always, general readings will typically resonate a little differently for everybody watching. So if you know your rising and moon sign, watch those as well. They can provide additional clarification. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what the last half of March has in store for you. Okay, Aquarius, we begin with the Knight of Cups, followed by the Knight of Swords. Next to that, we have the Tower, followed by the Eight of Wands. Wow. From the bottom of the deck, for overall energy and focus is you, the King of Swords. Aquarius, I feel like this is just going to blow your head off. Well, not literally. And I mean in a good way, actually. Let me clarify that. I know because a lot of people see the Tower card and they clench up because it does represent a life-changing event, the changing or breaking down of something you thought was solid, stable, or was going to be a certain way. And it often does represent the breaking down or dissolution of something, something ending. It always represents something ending because it's meant to end. And it often is challenging, but not always. Sometimes this can be, like winning the lottery kind of energy too, which is a total game changer, right? And it's sitting right next to the Knight of Cups. This is very fast-moving energy here. I mean, we have, and it usually is representative of like the middle of the month, the third week, although timing is always, as I say, kind of fluid. And timing is not my forte. I can usually narrow things down to a season, but not to a day. We have two knights. We have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Now, all four of the knights, even the Knight of Pentacles, move faster than civilians. Knights are known for being spontaneous and impulsive, having a fair amount of speed, charging ahead. They're all about missions and quests, code of ethics. They can be rather obsessive, single-minded, but they are known for their speed. Even the Knight of Pentacles, even though he's slower than all three of his brother knights, he still moves faster than a regular person. They usually represent offers and opportunities coming in or that you're extending outwards. More often when I'm doing readings of this sort, they represent an offer and opportunity coming in. And they can represent the speed at which situations are moving. They are the bringers and deliverers of the tarot. That's why they represent something coming in. So we have two to start with, Cups and Swords. So the Knight of Cups. Cups is water energy. That's the element which governs this suit. And in the tarot, this is the energy of the heart, our emotional landscape, emotions, feelings. It's also the area of our life that deals a lot with relationships, those mercurial, fluid emotions. So the Knight of Cups is charging in, offering his love, expressing his love, his undying love, could be support and encouragement as well. Very idealistic energy and moving very, very fast. An offer or an opportunity of love, sometimes an apology. For some of you, I mean, this is a general reading. General readings can be kind of tricky. I think most, if not all of us readers, try and cover it from different perspectives, but we usually start with what we feel is first, that we feel strongest. I think this is love and romance for some of you. I feel that. I feel for some of you it's an apology, and I feel like it's coming out of, seemingly coming out of nowhere. It's total divine timing and orchestration because of the Tower. This is the bolt of lightning. This is God's Spirit, your angels that guide you. We have no control over this whatsoever. And this is right next to the Knight of Cups. It's coming right out of the blue. And Knights are fast moving anyway. You have two, and the Eight of Wands is right next to the Sword. So it's fast moving communication coming in out of the blue, very unexpected. For some of you, this could be the offer of love from somebody that you didn't think that was possible. Perhaps somebody had a change of heart. It could also, for some of you, be an apology, an offer at reconciliation, maybe not in a romantic way or let's continue together kind of way, or of support of some kind. But it's coming in very unexpectedly out of the blue. And it's very loving. Sometimes the challenge with the Knight of Cups is his ability to deliver the goods from beginning to end. He feels everything in the heat and the emotions of the moment, and he's in love with love itself, and he's very much an idealist. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes his challenge is, after the heat and the emotion of the moment dies down, does he really have what it takes to actually follow through? Most Knights do. Although this one can sometimes be a little flaky and flighty because Knights are known for having their own code of ethics, and pretty strong ones too. But this one comes in, he's just like, offers of love, go out with me, I'm expressing my feelings to you. So he's clarified by another Knight, the Knight of Swords. Swords is air energy, your energy, and you're showing up as like being in your own element over the last half of March. So this is delivering news, communication, words, sometimes on his own, the Knight of Swords can seem a little emotionally detached or aloof because air energy is thoughts, words, communication, belief system, ideals, and sometimes it can be just delivering the truth, maybe sometimes harshly because this is what it is and this is what it is. Very blunt and direct and to the point. However, he's clarifying the Knight of Cups, so and also next to the Knight of Swords is the Eight of Wands, the communication and travel card, very fast moving, fire, governed by fire, which is the element which governs the suit of Wands. I mean, and then the Tower, you know, this unexpected, game-changing, potentially event coming out of nowhere, although it's not nowhere, it's God's Spirit, your angels, and guides. Whatever's breaking down or ending, it's meant to. But it's coming in very unexpectedly, and it's news, it's communication coming in, it's words coming in, but the overall message is love, is support, is encouragement, is an apology, it's reconciliation, and it's something you totally did not expect. Again, somebody could have had a change of heart. This could be in the romantic relationship, love area of your life. It could be a friend, family member. Could have to do with work or project, but it feels a little too personal, a lot too personal for that, although it could be coming out of the blue with this offer, this explanation, this offer. And it's something that has the potential to completely change your life. If it's an offer of love that falls under that umbrella, you were totally not expecting it. Maybe you thought you were going to be alone for the rest of your life, or particularly not from this person, or you didn't even know that it was this person. And if you take it, again, potential to change your life. Again, coming in very fast, very unexpectedly, lots of words and communication. For some of you, it may even be travel. You traveling to see the person, the other person traveling to you. You are standing in your element for the last half of March. Because you are representative as overall energy, the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Showing up as a king, can be a queen as well. Kings and queens, you are at your best here, whether you're the one on the receiving end of this offer or you're the one on the giving end of this offer. Perhaps it's you that's making this offer out of the blue. Kings and queens represent individuals who have mastered their suit. They're at the top of their game. What that means is they have matured and grown and evolved beyond the young, immature, childlike energy of the page, the spontaneous, impulsive energy of the night, although we all have our days where we dive back into that energy. And queens and kings have reached a point of self-control and self-mastery over the character traits which are inherent to their suit. So swords is air energy, intellectual energy, words, ideas, information, higher learning, education. So the King of Swords, and the Queen of Swords as well, would be somebody who is an excellent communicator. He may sometimes come across to some people as maybe a bit emotionally detached. He's not necessarily, not at all. But he's after the truth first. A lot of honor and integrity associated with this King of Swords. He is drawn to information like a moth to flame. He's always seeking information and the truth of matters. And he has a very clear idea of what is truthful and what is not. And like the Queen of Swords, he can see BS coming a mile away. He has the ability to cut through and see the exact problem, the clarity, or the truth at the heart of something and see it quite quickly. And a very good communicator, probably a pretty direct communicator as well. So let's pull a few clarifying cards. I feel for the majority of you, this is, even though it's unexpected and totally blows you away, that it's quite positive. So let's clarify what this is, or as much as we can in a general reading. What is this Tower card about? What is this coming in here? Ace of Wands and the World. Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning. Aces represent the number one, so they always represent the start of something new, the beginning of a new path, or the opportunity for that, because ace would be the spark that can be fanned into the flame, or the seed which contains a lot of potential, but of course it has to be planted and taken care of. It's exciting, it's passionate, it's enthusiastic, it's desire, it's creation, building, forward moving, action-oriented, change-oriented energy. That's the energy of fire. So an exciting new beginning, and it represents the end of something else, which of course beginnings do. The ending has to happen, and then we have the new beginning. The World, the last major arcana card in the tarot, represents having reached the top of a mountain which perhaps has been particularly significant for you, maybe particularly difficult. And you are onward to new horizons. This is, you've made it up this mountain, you're at the top of the mountain, and you're ready to start off on a brand new beginning. Beautiful, wonderful, new energy. Whatever it is that's ending, it's absolutely meant to be ending, even though it's coming out of nowhere, which of course is representative of the bolt of lightning which strikes the tower. I feel like for the vast majority of you, it's quite positive and totally unexpected. Again, for some of you, it might be you just going, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to be a little out of character, and I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to bare my heart, and this is what it is. I think for more of you, it's something coming in which was totally unexpected. You just did not expect this. If it's an apology, the offense must have been a real humdinger, and the apology must be a real humdinger too, because it's this energy. So this is a big deal, unexpected. But I feel quite positive about this. I mean, it's beautiful energy. Let's just pull a clarifier for that King of Swords. Standing in your own element, being who you are. How is this potentially affecting you for the last half of March? The Six of Swords. This is a card of healing, peace, healing, restoration. The water behind the boat symbolizing what she's leaving behind. Choppy, wavy, turbulent, painful, chaotic even. But she's healing. She's not quite to the other shore and on solid ground yet, but definitely moving towards there. So it's healing whatever it is. If it is a reconciliation in terms of an apology and laying something to rest, even if you don't continue forward together, it's definitely part of a healing process for you, and an important one. Again, if it's this offer and you choose to take it up, or the other person chooses to accept this, it's healing. It enables you to move away from whatever you thought was not going to change or was just going to remain what it was. And unexpectedly, everything has changed, but in a beautiful way. It represents really positive closure on something and releases you so that you can move forward, regardless of what area of your life this resonates in. It's a very powerful, very impactful, lovely sort of reading. Be interested to see what the feedback on this is. I can't wait to hear what this is for those of you who are willing to share. So Aquarius, that pretty much wraps up your March 2019 mid-month reading. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful and helpful. Any of you who are comfortable with giving feedback, please do. Again, if any of you are interested in a more personal one-on-one reading with me, please feel free to click on the description link below for more info and contact details, or go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on the little about button there. Email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be most happy to work with you. I do love and romance, of course, compatibility charting, reconciliation potential, career work and finance, investment readings, gift readings. I also do 6 and 12-month overviews, which take a look at what's coming in your life over the next 6 or 12 months in all the main areas. Depending on how far ahead you want to look, they both cost the same. And you can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that link is also provided. And there's a few different options on that app too. It's really great for fast answers to the quick, easier questions. For more complex or in-depth readings, probably more traditional is the way to go, but there's a few to choose from. So Aquarius, I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the April 2019 general readings. Until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.